Okay, gentlemen, welcome to our DC circuit simulation. We are going to use this simulation to build and test circuits that we could make in real life as well, but this makes it a bit easier to get started. So first, we are going to make a very simple circuit, and the first thing we're going to do is to put a battery or a voltage source onto our screen. And we're also going to put an amp meter or an amp meter on the screen as well. Now, if this is not in your panel here, don't worry, it's very easy to grab it. You can, well, I want to reset all so you can't see everything. If it doesn't show up there, you probably just don't have this box up in Tools selected. So we're going to select that, put on our battery and our ammeter so we can keep track of current. And now we'll just throw some wires on to connect them. And I'm going to use a few extra here in order to give us some space to work with. Alright, and to connect the wires, you just need to get those circles to line up. And when you go close, it catches by. As long as you don't see the red dots, you're good. So we'll do that and throw a light bulb onto our circuit. And again, we're just doing one for now to keep it very simple. And finally, our last wire, when we connect, should show our circuit moving once I hit play. There we go. Now, there's a few things on here that we want to take notice of. First is that the amp meter tells us how many amps we have, 0.9. And we're going to want to verify that the information on this simulation is correct. So I'm going to pause this for a moment. And I'm going to right-click on my battery to look at the voltage. And to do that, we can just go to change voltage and it'll tell me where it's at. So this is acting like a 9-volt battery right now. I'm going to go ahead and change it to a 12-volt battery, kind of like your car battery, and hit done. Now if I hit play, I should have different amplitude. I have 1.2 amps. If I use Ohm's law, V equals I times R, or voltage equals current times resistance, I should find out that 10 divided by 1.2, or sorry, 12 divided by 1.2 equals 10. So I'm going to predict that this light bulb should be 10 ohms of resistance. And I can check the light bulb by right-clicking and hitting change resistance. And I see that it's 10 ohms. So on first glance, the simulation seems to be working, which means we can move on to some of our more interesting tests.